Welcome to Cox OC Connection. I'm Lacy Kelly, and I'm your host for Cox Civic Connection, a segment where we visit with civic leaders. Today we have Laurie Davies, who is on the Council of Laguna Niguel. Welcome, Laurie.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. Glad to have you. Well, I know you've been active in your community for a lot of years now, but you're fairly new to politics and public policy. Tell us how your first year on council has been.
Well, it's been busy, but it's also been fulfilling. I've had such a great opportunity to actually have time to be with the people, with the citizens, but also implement some programs. We've had the staff working on a program called SCORE, which is Service Corps of Retired Executives. And what that does is it brings retired executives as well as people that have businesses, and we give them free workshops. So whether you have an existing business or you want to start one, it's free workshops. And the main thing is we want to make sure people realize that it's important that they do well and they succeed. If they succeed, our community succeeds. We also had a great drug summit recently this October. I want to say thank you to the staff because they did an incredible job. But we're really working hard to fight the concerns of prescription drugs. And then, of course, I also have the Bionic Program, which is going to be starting in January.
Okay, well, I wanted to talk a little bit about that because I've been, as you know, watching as you've developed this program. It's called Bionic, and it's a fantastic program that engages your citizens within City Hall. And we have a graphic right now demonstrating that program. Can you tell us about that program and what was your inspiration and when does it launch?
Absolutely. It's very exciting. Bionic is bright ideas and opportunities that nurture and improve the community. And about 2 years ago, I was watching the news and I saw that Phoenix, Arizona had implemented a program that brought new ideas to the county employees. What they did is they said, listen, if you come up with a great idea and we can save money, we'll reward you and give it back. And I thought, you know, this is great, but why don't we do this on a local level? And that's actually when I connected with the ACCOC and brought the idea forward. So what we're doing is this is going to launch in January. It's a program that is open to everyone in the City of Laguna Niguel. There's no age restrictions. We really want people to participate, so it could be a family, it could be an individual, a club, a school. We just want great ideas, ideas that will help improve operations, ideas that will help participation in the community, as well as generate revenue. So we will have the website up on January 1st. Application is there, fill it out. And the way the process is going to be is the application will come to the city. We'll have a staff that will look at it and decide what department to send it to. This department then will have so much time to decide whether or not they can implement it within the fiscal year, or if it's something that should go to the next budget, or if it's something that wouldn't work. And then what we'll do is this time is we'll have a small reception, invite everyone that was able to have an idea that was implemented to the City Council, as well as have a reception. We're going to start slow. You know, we're going to go January through March for the first process. That way it'll allow us to have a strong foundation, as well as tweak the way we want to do it. So hopefully in a year I'll be able to come back and give you some of the great ideas that we had come forth.
And we are hoping that there's a way to maybe make that a model for engaging the public in the business of cities. You've had a chance to sort of vet this before it launches with your city staff and stakeholders. What has the feedback been?
You know, the feedback has been very exciting. It's definitely something new, although it's not new in a lot of areas. It's new to our city, and so I think everyone's very open to seeing how it's going to handle. We're starting to do some advertisement. It was just on our Parks and Recreation brochure that went out. We've got the website up and coming. We're going to be advertising it, and then I'm going to be doing kind of a Bionic tour and going through from the different clubs to the schools and letting them know what this is, and really hoping to get some energy and excitement so that the community will realize, you know, we have 64 employees from the city, and we've got great ideas from there, but we have 64,000 residents in our city, so why not, you know, cap on that opportunity? We have incredible resources, and I know a lot of times everyone has a great idea, but they're like, you know, I just don't have the time or the money. So bring your bright idea here, be part of the community, and watch your community, you know, succeed.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, great. Well, I know we have our slides on some other active projects in Laguna Niguel, and specifically your Gateway project near the Crown Valley and I-5 area. Can you tell us a little bit about that project and any others you may have going on?
Certainly. The Gateway program has been underway for about 1.5 years. And what that is it's taking the older industrial area, which is right off the 5 freeway between Crown and Cabot, and we're going to transform it. We're going to make it a transit pedestrian urban neighborhood with high density housing, as well as making it local to jobs, services, and the Metrolink. We've had 2 projects that have already been completed for that. One is the OCTA, added 136 additional parking spaces for the Metrolink, as well as we just finished the widening of the 5 from Cabot onto the freeway. Right now we have 2 complexes actually being built, both off Cabot. I believe there's a total of 461 units combined. And then we have a new one coming off Forbes, and that's actually going to have 351 units, and it's going to be both retail and housing. We also have an improvement funding coming up. We received $2.2 million on funding grants to improve the Oso Trail, and the Oso Trail goes from the north Forbes to the Metrolink. And I've had the pleasure of being on the ad hoc committee with Mayor Ming. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding pedestrian, equestrian, and biking trails. It's going to be beautiful landscaping, just a place where those that actually are going to be living in the new housing have a chance just to get out, as well as the community. And I don't think a lot of people realize, but there was a time where that area from the 5 in Crown Valley, that was our backyard. The way you got into it was actually PCH, and that's why we had the older industrial buildings there. What this is going to do is, you know, change the transformation and make it really represent the way the rest of the city looks. So
that sounds like a massive project. Very, very impressive. Well, and I thank you for your time today. Thanks for visiting with us, and stay tuned for our second guest.